that new batch of tomatoes ready for sale yet?
You know, I'm not sure.
A few septims for my
Hold it
supper
there.
is all
Keep
I
your
ask.
distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago. But I can't say I knew her.
I don't know if I've mentioned, but I really don't like it here.
Susanna's the third. It's always the same.
I ain't
Young
asking for
girl
much.
killed at night, body
Just
torn
a few
up.
septims.
We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth. If you want to help, ask some of these
Divine
gawkers
smile
if they
on
saw
those
anything
who show
useful.
mercy and charity.
I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A note from someone named Calselmo in Markarth. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Everything all right?
Always sad when someone has to die. Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Another one. Terrible. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword.
This is
Dull
a
old
shame.
blade can barely cut butter.
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart. What is it? Just like always, nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to the steward, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be an official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
A very important skill, and, might I add, a highly valid school of magic. Let's get started. Ooh, that tingles. Ooh, haha, tickles too. Let's get moving.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send both?
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all. If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately. These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Torrik was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace,
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
I made my fortune as a seeker, but now I'm retired.
Heard about you and your honeyed words. All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder. Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you. Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course. I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave. Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
I understand you purchase used goods as well as sell them.
Yes, that's right. Whether or not I'm interested depends on what you...
I know your kind. Always sneaking about. Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key.
Yes, of course, I'll take a look.
Until next time.
Ripe and ready for your table.
I've been meaning to speak.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken. I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me.
It's a bad time to be a criminal.
Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know?
Been known to kill.
Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
It seems to me that the last thing a police deal would want is to draw attention to itself.
My heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. Kin murdered, family warhammer stolen. There's no fairness.
How are you doing? Let's get back to it.
I was wondering, can you whistle? Well, it could be a good way for us to quickly communicate. Look, I found this book. It made interesting reading. Maybe you should... Anyway, what did you want to talk about? If I lived here, I'd be tempted to accidentally burn the place to the ground. This is not a nice house. It reeks of pain and distress. I bet most homes in Windhelm are the same. What's next?
Careful.
Let me give you some room. Hey.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of...
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
Across the river to the northeast lies Ingle Barrow. Steer clear of that foul place, lest the Walking Dead claim you as their own.
Don't bother me again unless it's important. Ah, yes, the extract. Good. Poisonous, of course, but it has its use. I suppose you want something for your trouble? Here. Whatever I don't already know. Power's the crux of this world. There's always more of it to be had, if you look in the right places. Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true...
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
Huh? Mind what or who you practice this on.
And let them die with their false king.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Staying safe, I hope? I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful. Aye.
I like this Lucien fellow, my friend. He may look a little flimsy, but I think he is stronger than he knows. If we do not leave this place soon, I will be forced to end my life in protest. The cold usually doesn't bother me, but here it cuts like an ugly knife. Let us go.
What can I do for you? Let's get back to it.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now...
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. My friend died. Things won't be the same without her. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Take a look. Are you joking? You just rented. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Enjoy your stay, and don't break nothing.
It's nice to be in out of the cold.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
I made my fortune as a sea captain.
If you've got some time... Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would, be interested in acquiring it. If you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold. Wonderful. This will be a splendid addition to my private collection.
Beyond. Captain Lonely Gale has been avoiding me. I just know it. I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. They say they're too busy with a war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own? Huh? What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
You know about Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he said...
What do you need?
If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. I beg your pardon? Necromancy. I am a member of the College of Winterhold. In good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years. My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like? I know it well. Or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this. Yeah. Calixto and his books are often confused about such matters. It happens to the best of us. I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen.
What in the world is that
Now
sound?
that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From a Lourdes of Last Seed until a Midas of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword? Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
And let them die with their false kings.
South of here and west of the road lies Kronvanger Cave. Stay away from that cursed place, and the vampires that call it home. Stop that!
Blood.
He's a true Nord. He'll come
The
around.
Dunmer get their drinks at the new Nis's Corner Club. Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me. My heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. Kin murdered, family... Hammer stolen. Why, you? There's no fairness in all that. Izmir's beard. The man was always a bit odd, but I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. Anyone else better pay well for the service. Mind what or who you practice this on. Whatever I don't already know. Power's the crux of this world. There's always more of it to be had, if you look in the right places. Spells and incantations, for those with the talent to cast them. Strength and steel are... well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
Speak to me. I'm thinking I do not enjoy this place.
We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us gods here in Windhelm. Suicide.
And let them die with their false kings.
Stay away from the Aretino residence. The place is cursed.